celebrate, shining so bright like I'm solar. Here in the sun, the moment has come when I feel the hum of
Yo. What's up, people? I see y'all. I see you guys. Appreciate you joining. So, my homie says that this is going to be a pretty good update, so I'm on here. I got a little bored with it for a little while, so I'm going to check it out. I should be hooking my steering wheel and stuff up to it. I'll do that later.
Welcome back to the main stage.
What's up, chat?
And the Motorfest Walk of Fame. It's the place to be if you really want to become a Motorfest
So today is the update where they're
Each
adding
month
NASCAR.
is a chance for your name to be marked onto the stars. Here's the Motorfest legend of last month. This month, a new legend rises to the challenge.
Polichico.
Well, I can hardly believe it, but it's true. NASCAR is making its debut at Motorfest with an exclusive tournament.
That's right, and the festival went all out to build a circuit worthy of this legendary competition.
Oh, Lord. I'm already excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Racers from the main NASCAR Cup Series are gathered here with their iconic next-gen cars to defy drivers from all over the world.
Who is going to be the next champion?
That's a beauty right there. Look at that car. Ooh-wee. I don't know if I got the money to buy that. I do.
A playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it.
Alright, I'm trying to remember what my view is. I ain't played this in a while. Hold on. Ah, there we go.
Don't let your guard down. We're just getting started. Your dream cars experience moves forward with our second theme, Dream Bugattis.
Not very good. Whoops.
I know. Pretty much every Bugatti model to date already looks incredibly advanced. So how much further can they go? Well, Alex has selected two cars that will give you a definite answer to that question. Two Bugattis that push the manufacturer's boundaries to new horizons. The Bugatti Veyron and La Voiture Noire. We're here. Time for you to choose between the two most avant-garde Bugattis ever made. Careful out there. Don't forget, these cars are priceless.
This ain't the update, but I'm gonna do what they just took me to. I think it was my past waypoint, but hey, let's go.
The car you're driving is not the only movie star here, driver. The location is quite iconic as well.
Yeah. Let's see my friends below me on there. Keep trying. You guys will beat me. You guys can do it. Alright, time to do this NASCAR stuff. Where's it at?
You know where to find me, driver.
Where is the NASCAR? Alright, I'm confused. Ah. Let's go. I forgot they said made a new island for it. I was looking at it, like, where
welcome
is it?
to our coverage of NASCAR here at the Cajo Alave Speedway, the very first race of what promises to be an epic Motorfest tour. Oh, it looks like the race is going to end here. That's terrible. Oh, my! Unbelievable! This is it!
Hard all the way. Let's go, let's go.
This is gonna be interesting.
That's what I call racing. Hell yeah, fellas.
Look at them. The team is going wild.
Let's go.
The NASCAR Motorfest Tour, the biggest motorsports event ever hosted by Motorfest. It's time for your breakthrough driver.
All right.
To the next objective. The race starts in a few minutes. So you're racing without a proper team, which is pretty unusual in this sport. But you can count on me, driver. I'm downloading a new program, and in a few minutes, I'll know everything there is to know about NASCAR management and strategy.
Oh, they got Slipstream on here? Okay. So I'm gonna do the update with the controller this time, and later on I'm gonna do another one with the racing wheel and pedals
Well,
out,
we're
do it
halfway
like
through
that.
the race. The pack is still compact. No one seems to be pulling away.
Yes, Bob, the leaders are unable to create space. It's very competitive.
For those joining us behind the screen, this is a qualifier for a real NASCAR tournament that will take place in a few days here in Hawaii, thanks to our partner, Motorfest.
These drivers have the opportunity to compete against the best drivers in the country. Do not miss this golden opportunity, my friends.
Wow, some tension down there. That blue Camaro belongs to a certain Jimmy Wolf from Iowa, and it's gotta be the most aggressive car on the grid.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking for a collision. That kind of arrogance could well lead this Iowa Jim to victory.
Any driver still has a chance if their pit strategy is right.
You've been heard, my friend. The driver tires and refuel if necessary.
Excuse me, but I'm about to smoke a cigarette before I start this stressful shit.
Some drivers are leaving after a quick pit stop. They'll now have to make up for the time they lost and catch up with the pack.
That's right, but it's a good call at this stage of the race. The grip from these fresh tires should last them until the finish, and fuel shouldn't be a problem with a good drafting strategy.
Sean, my friend, let's define what drafting is for our new viewers.
Of course, Bob. When a driver is in line with the car in front of them and close enough, both can generate a speed gain. It's simple science. The car in front blocks the movement of the air, creating a low pressure zone behind it. The low pressure air creates a vacuum that pulls the car behind it forward, while reducing the aerodynamic drag of the car in front. This way, both can go 3 to 5 miles an hour faster.
It's like having one race car, but two engines.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I see a contestant who's favoring bulk strategy over aerodynamic gain.
Right. This Jimmy Wolf is determined. It'll do him good.
Is this a NASCAR race or a demolition derby? God damn, bro. another puzzle hits me, I'm gonna flip out.
You're good to go. We're doing pretty well here, driver. Keep up this pace, and statistically, there's a low chance that this race will slip away from us.
Wobbly. What I'm gonna do is to bring the reroute forward. This ain't no NASCAR. This is like a demotivated. At least when you get to where like things crashing into you. Like, come on, bro. It's not NASCAR.
How about that, Sean? Looks like that rookie Mustang is well on his way to winning.
I don't know, Bob. I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
Man, oh man, does this driver owe Iowa Jim money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive. Oh my! Jimmy Wolf sends the Mustang into the wall
My goodness.
right before the finish line.
Leave it there, Chief Friend.
Let's take another look at what just happened. Oh, there's no way that wasn't intentional. Unbelievable!
Whoa, what a finish!
Yeah!
That's the harsh reality of the sport. You gotta be a wolf like Jimmy if you want to make
Harsh
it.
reality of the sport. I'd
game
walk
ends
up to
here
him
for
and
this
knock him the
rookie.
fuck out. That's the harsh reality.
see a contestant who's favoring bulk strategy over aerodynamic gain.
Right. This Jimmy Wolf is determined. It'll do him good.
This time, boys. I see what kind of game we're playing. Nope. Not happening. Nope. Not happening.
Driver. Keep up this pace, and statistically, there's a low chance that this race will slip away from us.
I'll try to go for the last lap. Ooh. I'm out of fuel. That's my goal. Come on. Fumes. Let's go. That sucks. So you gotta keep a track of your fuel. That's crazy. Out of gas, fellas.
How about that, Sean? Looks like that rookie Mustang is well on his way to winning.
I don't know, Bob. I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
Man, oh man, does this driver owe Iowa Jim money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive. Oh my! Jimmy Wolf sends the Mustang into the wall.
My goodness.
Right before the finish line.
Believe it there, Chief Friend.
Let's take another look at what just happened. Oh, there's no way that wasn't intentional. Unbelievable!
Whoa, what a finish!
Yeah!
That's the harsh reality of this sport. You gotta be a wolf like Jimmy if you want to make it. The game ends here for this rookie.
Alright, retry one more time. I would have won that one if I had stopped for gas. I didn't realize that was that accurate. This ain't NASCAR though, this is a demolition derby.
contestant who's favoring bolt strategy over aerodynamic gain.
Right. This Jimmy Wolf is determined. It'll do him good.
Everybody. Hope you enjoy my show. These dudes are trying to kick my ass. Half a tank of gas. Half a tank of gas. So gotta keep an eye on that because that cost me the race the second time I tried it. I need to kick that gas in the blue tomorrow like that. Yeah, real nice complex or something.
Pretty well here, driver. Keep up this pace, and statistically, there's a low chance that this race will slip away from us.
Let's go.
You're good to go.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to
How
win
about
this
that,
race.
Sean?
Really
Looks
don't.
like that rookie Mustang is well on his way to winning.
I don't know, Bob. I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
Man,
So
oh
I'm gonna go ahead and let it
man,
be a
does this
third.
driver owe Iowa Jim money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive.
I just messaged my buddy asking him. I'm like, God damn, is this like impossible to win or what? Wow, I'm not too far off for the world record, am I? I see brutality ain't won this shit either, so yeah. That's a fucking tough one, yeah. Might have to upgrade the car or something.
I'm sorry, driver. My system is capable of analyzing your car data in real time, but the feel of the race, the unpredictability of your opponents, it was just too much for me to process. I now realize for you to succeed without a team and a proper preparation would have taken a miracle. Wait, that's it. That's what you need. A miracle. I mean, not an actual miracle. It's just the nickname of a former NASCAR driver, a certain Roy Miracle Hansen. He hasn't been in the business for a long time, but I saw an advert saying he wants to put together a team for the tournament and is currently recruiting drivers. Wait, I'll call him.
Hanson speaking.
Mr. Miracle Hansen?
That's right, ma'am, but I'd like to make one thing clear. I'm not changing my phone subscription plan, and I don't need a mortgage either.
No, I'm calling about your advert. You're looking for a driver, and I've got one. A rookie, but very promising.
Well, goddammit, why didn't you say so? Has this wheelman of yours ever been in a NASCAR race?
Yes, sir, but it ended in a crash.
Oh, well, I guess that's one less thing to learn. I'll tell you what, y'all come meet me at my track in Kaliloa, and we'll see what we can do with this rookie of yours.
Very well, sir. Could you forward me your GPS coordinates?
Now, do I strike you as the sort of man to be giving out GPS coordinates? Get yourself a damn map, girl. I'll see you later.
All right. That was a pretty good first contact, I suppose. Let's go find the miracle. No shame in trying again.
Getting tired of these fucking limos. Oh, we're doing an old school race. That means the handling on this is probably going to be shit. I don't know, the update's pretty cool, but it seems like the first race was impossible to win, although I was a few seconds below the world record.
It must be
that
there.
was kind of cool.
I don't see Mr. Henson, but he can't be far away.
Damn it, can you hear me, pal? I never thought you'd come. What are you made of? Enough time wasting. Let's see how you fare on my track, buddy. But you ain't driving that dang next-gen ultra-what-you-call-it car. Here we ride wild horses. Yep, my good old Thunderbolt. That's what you need. The road to becoming a NASCAR driver is long. Very long. You think you got the stamina? Show me. The old Miracle may not have sat his butt in a race car for a long while, but I still got a thing or two to teach you. First lesson, we don't crash, or at least, we try not to. This road is a mess. Picture these obstacles as cars to avoid at a very high speed. I'm not saying that a few bumps ain't welcome. This is NASCAR. But you're not driving a damn tank, so don't take too much damage. Lesson 2, mind your grip, or it will drop very fast. You need to work on your trajectory to avoid braking like a madman or running off the road. How's your fuel looking? Pit is on your left. You best slow down some if you don't want to miss it. Tires and fuel. Keep an eye on these 3 gauges to know when to hit the pit. It's called strategy, buddy. Every NASCAR driver needs a good one. That and a good mutual insurance company. Yep, that comes in handy too. The trajectory, pal. Keep that damn trajectory. Take the tightest turn as close to the inside as possible. One hit like that in reality and the race is over. Focus, friend. This homemade track ain't no speedway, but it's perfect for learning the hard way. I won this plot of land playing poker against some dock workers. Good men, those dock workers, but they do cheat some. A few more like that, and straight to the pits. All right, buddy. Only 3 more laps. You're doing pretty good. But how about you really speed up? Come on, friend. That must have hurt. Is all about endurance. Lucky for you, you're driving my Thunderbolt number 61, and she's the best there is. I can't even count the number of 500-mile races she's done in her time. She's old, but ain't no damn chance she'll let you down. Nope. She ain't like these modern so-called sports cars. Most of them ain't worth a damn, you ask me. Too many last night. Crossing the line, saving fuel, saving tire. You almost impressed me. Great job. you, buddy. Get back on track. You don't enter the rodeo if you can't even straddle a calf.
Let's go back.
Okay, you got the basics, you should be fine. That is, if by some chance you find yourself in a NASCAR race without a single damn opponent. What you hear, pal, is the sound of the cavalry. And they're coming for you. These guys want what you want. Show me you want it more, and you might be part of my team. If you like. I know a watering hole near this godforsaken place where they serve pretty decent beer. As long as you like the taste of old whale piss. But right now you're racing to be the main driver for Team Henson. And there's only one spot for that position. So let's
Is there a way to not
racing,
fucking
boy.
crash? What the fuck, bro? Fucking get that shit.
That was a great move.
Yeah, we won.
61 on the attack.
Alright, my buddy Brutality's playing this, but I'm gonna have to call shit. This is shit. This is fucking trash. This is fucking trash, bro.
Do more like that, and straight to the pits. In this race, friends. You can go for a drink together afterwards if you like. I know a watering hole near this godforsaken place.
So when you
where
run
they
into
serve
the
pretty
back of
decent
somebody
beer.
in real life, that ain't
As
gonna
long as
fucking
you like the taste of old whale piss.
I'm sorry, but this is pissing me off. This ain't even like
But right
NASCAR,
now
bro.
you're racing to be the main driver for
Just
Team
fucking
Henson.
stupid.
And there's only one spot for that position. So let's go racing,
It's not
boy.
realistic. It's not realistic. I like realistic games. When it comes to racing, I like realistic.
Good momentum, 61.
See, that ain't realistic. I took first, but that's not realistic. Almost reminds me of racing on GTA with contact. That's what it reminds me of.
You hadn't forgotten turn 4, had you? Coming back right now. now, gentlemen. It would be wise to take a look at your fuel gauge. On the attack. I see some of you slipping like you're driving on ice. They probably want to become figure skating champions. Doing pirouettes or some such. Not on my track. Come back to the pit. Keep your eyes on them rear view mirrors now, boys. Danger can come from anywhere in NASCAR. For me, danger struck in '77 in Data, and I had to face my old teammate, that old bastard Sinclair. Anyway, watch your backs. 61. Don't give up. Nicely done, 61.
We'll see how it goes. I was getting pissed at first, though. I was definitely getting pissed. Alright, time to hit my vape.
Well, that was fast.
We're heading to the city, buddy. This NASCAR Motorfest Tour is organizing a new qualifying round for its tournament. And driver 61 from Team Henson will be on the starting grid.
What great news!
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring the Thunderbolt by on a truck. She's an older lady, so it pays to pamper her some before a race like this. We'll be waiting for you there. Get your second chance, buddy. Don't be late. Damn, got another telemarketer at my door. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. See you, fellas.
Here we go again, but this time as a team. I believe the competition is getting to me a little. The NASCAR spirit, I suppose.
Hello, Honolulu, and welcome to the broadcast of the final qualifying round for the NASCAR Motorfest Tour Tournament.
Whoa, colossal stakes here, Bob. All these guys dream of becoming professional drivers, but it's time to stop dreaming if they want to make it to Speed Paradise.
Amen to that. And some came with very serious intentions, like driver 61, who is trying to qualify for the second time.
I admire these stubborn people, but sometimes, Bob, we're just not cut out for this sport. Although I've got to admit, I'm very curious about his choice of team.
You're talking, of course, about Roy the Miracle Henson, the former NASCAR driver who is the new crew chief for Car 61.
Oh, wow, that guy was a rock star. Undoubtedly the greatest hope of the 1970s, before unfortunately being struck down in his prime by the sport. It's incredible seeing him come back to the world of NASCAR.
That's right, Sean. So let's wish him a glorious comeback.
This is your moment, buddy, so stay focused and above all, drive smart.
The green flag is in the air, and we are racing in a purely urban race here in Hawaii.
Hell yeah! That's hard work talking.
And boom! 61 passed! This is the first time Honolulu is hosting NASCAR, and the track is very interesting.
Despite these 8 corners, this circuit is designed for speed. 2 very long straights will encourage these drivers to keep their foot on the gas. But that is where they've got to be careful. Each of these straights leads into a very punitive bend.
So, you're advocating measured acceleration?
Good heavens, no. I want what everyone else wants. Speed and drama.
Sean, you're a man of simple desire.
What's that guy think he's doing? Paint your door? You may want to pit. Don't be a hero. Be smart.
And that's a pit stop for 61.
Good job. Now keep it up. Everything okay, pal? If you negotiate it well, you won't need to slow down in the next 2 corners. Turn right, then left. Stay inside the corners, then accelerate. And ammo.
61, Henson's driver, has good pacing and is basically entering the second half of the race.
Roy Miracle Henson is back in the game as crew chief, and I can't believe it. I had a poster of this guy in my room when I was a kid.
Yeah, that doesn't make us any younger. Wasn't it at a race in Talladega in 1977 that earned him the nickname Miracle?
And that's right. It was his old teammate, Bert Sinclair, who crashed into him on the penultimate lap. Roy rolled over 8 times, and believe it or not, the old guy drove away unscathed to finish the race.
8 rolls? Oh, how do you expect the audience to believe that, my friend?
Racing cars were tough as nails back then, Bob. Roy and his car survived, but his hopes for the title did not. He finished too low in the standings. For Roy, that race was a miracle and a nightmare. A real setback.
Well, let's hope that 61 will see a better ending today.
That remains to be seen.
You're going back in. You're low on gas. Nurse her home. I know you'll give everything. You're in the last lap.
Is out of the pit and ready for more. And Team Henson has a date at the Kaho'olawe Speedway. 61 is the last driver to qualify for the big tournament. What a comeback!
Has happened. Well done, driver. This is a milestone in your quest to become a real NASCAR driver. Though it's only the beginning. The real competition starts now. But the drivers you'll be facing in the tournament are in a whole different league. Trackhouse, Hendrick Motorsports, RFK Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, Tem Penske, RCR. All these teams compete in the Cup Series. They're the cream of the crop. He's coming to meet us at the Kawaralabe Speedway. So let's go meet him. By the way, expect a little surprise. You're done with Mr. Henson's old Thunderbolt. You're ready to drive your next-gen Mustang again, but all dressed up for the occasion. You're going to love it.
You on your way, buddy? Well, no Thunderbolt for the big league, but I got new stickers to represent the team. Pretty proud of myself for negotiating this deal with Nichols Pickles. I love their dill pickles.
What was that?
What the hell's going on?
Someone is trying to bump into us. I'm trying to reach them.
This moron's gonna ruin the paint job.
Hey, sorry, friend. I didn't see you there.
Sounds like an obvious lie.
Oh, wait, you're the one who crashed into the wall during the qualifying race, right? Yeah, it's you. Remember me?
Driver, this man is Jimmy Wolf. He pushed you into the wall back then.
Oh, come on! Water under the bridge! But I'm glad to see you're back and... Woo! On Team Henson? I didn't even know that old guy was still alive.
What did that young dumbass fence postmaster think? He's about to get my size 12 food up his ass.
I didn't understand a word, ZZ Top. Well, 6-1, the tournament hasn't started, and I'm not fully awake yet. I need a little stimulation. What about a little challenge? First to reach the starting grid inside the speedway? Come on, it'll be fun. Just try not to drive too close to the wall.
That idiot reminds me of that son of a gun Sinclair. Teach him a lesson.
Normally, I would say not to rise to this kind of provocation. But let's kick his ass.
Check out my car, 6-1. I'm an Omni guy now. These guys are rich, like loaded. You got the old geezer. Man, I always feel bad for the little ones. It won't be the same in the tournament.
What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? Ooh, out of the world. I'm at 1883th place. Look at that, 1,583rd place. And my homie Brutality like a second behind me. Look at that. I don't know if you're watching Brutality, but we're gonna be competing like a motherfucker on here, bro. We're going down like that motherfucking Titanic, bro. Shout out to Brutality, by the way.
Sessions are about to begin. Please stay clear of the racetrack.
Here we go. Forget that I owe a gym. There's much more at stake here. You're competing in the first quarterfinal of the tournament in a packed stadium with people from all over the US. No pressure. Or maybe a little. After all, pressure is part of the game.
See if I can win this one. Supposed to reach the top 3.
Hello, and welcome to our coverage of NASCAR here in Hawaii. The very first race of what promises to be an epic tournament, just the way we like it. And now, Sean, how about a quick recap of what's coming in the competition?
32 drivers will compete in 4 quarterfinals, with the top 16 qualifying for the semifinals. Only then will we know which 8 drivers will reach the finale.
Simple and efficient. And things here are going fast, friends. The first quarterfinal is about to start.
It's showtime! Everybody ready? Set, go!
And we're off for the first race under the beautiful Hawaiian sun. What a way to start the competition. It's a good start for Kyle Larson from the pole position. With Byron in car 24, we've got 2 Hendrick Motorsports drivers in this quarterfinal.
We know how well this team performs. It's the most successful in NASCAR history, with over 300 victories and 19 titles. And believe me, I'm not here to mess those numbers up.
Rewind, fuck that.
Beautiful!
Rewind,
There's the Henson team for you folks. Smooth as whiskey, mean as fire. Kid, just like old times.
Nicely done.
Break as little as possible, son. Focus on speed and trajectories and corners for the first laps. Let's find our pace, buddy.
We just heard Roy Henson, Team Henson's crew chief, giving advice to his driver. Oval tracks are different from road circuits. There are far fewer speed changes and braking maneuvers, but you need to know how to manage constant high speeds and drafting. Not easy for a rookie, but 61 has made it this far and seemed determined.
You know how much I like Roy Henson, Papa. Honestly, I'm afraid his driver lacks a bit of experience at this level of the game. There won't be any miracles this time.
Oh, really? Well, I can see him making it to the final. I would bet my new fishing boat on it.
Bet accepted.
Hey, that was a figure of speech, Sean.
Too late.
Come on, don't be a child.
I remember a much younger Boulder Bob that would never back out. So what now, old man? Are you a man or a mouse?
What's up, chat?
Good heavens, you're putting me at risk with my Giselle. She'll kill me if I lose that boat. But what the heck? I take that bet. But if 61 does it, I'm taking your Corvette, the 71 Stingray.
Yes, that's my hombre. Easy win.
serious? Who the fuck cuts across like that?
Beautiful! Makes me miss the old days.
This ain't realistic, is it? I'm telling you, this is bullshit. How far you just cut across
Don't
like that?
forget to refuel that beast. Well, shoot, I gotta admit this Mustang here is more powerful than my good old Thunderbolt. You're hitting an average speed of 180 miles per hour. Ha ha! That's goddamn wild! Come in. The team's ready.
Team Henson just put their driver back on track.
There you go. Now stretch that gap. That's a move for the highlight reel, son.
The drivers are now halfway through the race. We are seeing very different pit lane strategies. Number 8 Bush has been called in by Team RCR for a refueling stop. How about a word about RCR Wiki, Sean?
My friend, hard to talk about RCR without mentioning the Hall of Famer Dale Earnhardt. 6-time Cup Series champion with this team between 1986 and 1994. Undoubtedly one of the greatest.
Yes, indeed, he will always remain a legend in the sport. And maybe today's race will give birth to other legends. 4 more laps, gentlemen.
Beautiful! That's the Henson team for you, folks. Consider coming to top up your tank when you get the chance.
What's up? Trying to win this shit.
It's far from over. Now speed up.
You're watching the NASCAR Motorfest Tour quarterfinal with just a few laps to go before we find out who will be in the semifinals.
to finish. Mind your gas gauge, kiddo.
This was the opening of what promises to be a heck of a tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Brutality, you never suffer.
A call from Roy. I'm taking it.
Henson speaking.
You're the one calling us, Mr. Henson.
What? Well, God damn it, I'll never get used to this thing. How do I hang up?
The red phone icon, sir.
Well, thank you. See you, fellas.
Is that what you people call butt dialing?
Semi-final underway. Let's go!
Alright, that was a little too much, too fast. Hold on a minute. I wasn't even ready.
Like taking candy from a schoolboy. Big turn incoming. Turn right on the inside. Exit the bend, but immediately take the inside left on the next bend. Speed up. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
It's a very technical track today. In addition to the oval, the speedway includes an infield road course. Drivers will need to demonstrate great versatility.
Indeed, this type of mixed event is quite uncommon in NASCAR, but there are many different types of tracks. Whether it's the short track in Bristol, the intermediate track in Kansas, or the super speedway in Daytona, they all require very different strategies.
With the unique nature of the circuit, plus the rain, this race promises to be spectacular.
Without a doubt, the drivers will have to cope with the lack of grip, and the teams must choose their tires accordingly.
stage, kiddo.
And that's a pit stop for 61.
Is ready for the next ride.
Ooh, we almost had contact between an RFK driver and a Trackhouse driver.
Yes, number 1 Chastain was nearly hit by number 6 Keselowski. Although we know that minor collisions don't stop Melon Man.
I imagine you're referring to his daring move at Martinsville.
The boldest, craziest move of 2022. Chastain used the wall all the way around the racetrack to race his way to the championship 4. He literally did a wall ride. You won't see that in Formula One.
Well, let's not argue with the Europeans, friend. Chastain's video is online for those who haven't seen the feat yet. Is back, but the road's still wet, and there's 4 more laps to the finish.
About that bet, Robert. You know, I'm an adult, and so are you, and,
Are you starting to visualize your Corvette in my garage?
Oh, man, it's not even fair!
Get used to disappointment, Sean. Are you a man or a mouse?
Oh, come on! How am I supposed to go to work without a car?
Tell you what, I'll lend you my nephew's electric scooter. Although you must have known it was crazy to have a sports car as your only vehicle.
What? I'm a single man who loves beautiful things.
Then you will love the scooter. The wheels are gold, and it lights up red when it's dark. So you feel safe.
Oh, man!
Feels good, but keep your eyes on the main target, the finish line. You're low on gas. What are you gonna do? Come on, boys! Our driver's coming! Go! Go! look for the inside turn.
Joe Gibbs Racing really believe they can go all the way. They're not just looking to qualify for the finale. They said if they got this one, they can win the whole thing.
Bell and Briscoe just had an excellent 2025 season in the Cup Series. Winning this tournament would be another crowning achievement for this team.
It's all gonna work out. Let's finish this thing strong. You're low on gas. Nurse her home.
Wow, that was something. I must admit that 61 got me. What a driver.
And that's not the only twist of the day. Here's what happened in the second semifinal, Sean. A very close race. Look at this photo finish. Jimmy Wolf in 94 was 0.05 of a second away from not qualifying for the final. And his celebration didn't go down too well with his opponent.
Yes, NASCAR is a sport full of passion.
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because the next one is an off-event tournament, a night show to showcase the talents of our drivers.
Got you, buddy.
Doc Sport TV presents a spectacular NASCAR pre-finale show featuring the finalists of the NASCAR Motorfest Tour. Speed, crashes, and maybe even jumps over helicopters. We'll see. Come and watch the pre-show of America's greatest motorsport finale. There's a party in the Fastland, and it's tonight from 9 p.m. This advertisement is sponsored by Baron Burger, America's authentic burger since 1956.
What's up, chat? How you guys doing this morning?
Listen, champ. This may seem like some pointless exhibition show, yet it's everything. It's your chance to win the public. Reach them and you'll carve your name into the legend.
gonna be a night to remember.
You said it, buddy. Tomorrow's finalists are here to entertain the crowd tonight. This evening's not about the competition. It's all about the show.
And I am here for it.
aka Iowa Jim, driver for the Omni team, makes his entrance.
This little whippersnapper.
Wow! That's impressive.
Fast and far. For your information, the record for the longest car jump is 379 feet. Off-road driver Bryce Menzies holds that record.
Thank you, Mr. Babalu. A man with valuable knowledge, but without a Corvette. Boo-hoo.
Ha ha, very funny. Not.
Hey, I'll loan it to you 1 weekend a year. The Henson and Omni teams have joined forces to put on a show. That's also what the spirit of sport is all about.
Over my dead body.
Was close. This show really delivers on all its promises.
You haven't seen it all yet. There's another round coming.
Sounds great, my friend.
Service to the country, buddy.
Oh, no way! Did you see that?
That's America for you. Hell yeah!
It's in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get ready for tomorrow's big finale.
Logano, Briscoe, Dawson, Wallace, Blaney, Wolf, and you. That's the starting grid for the final. I don't think you have much left to prove, but if you ever feel like winning one last race, let's do it.
This is it! The moment we've all been waiting for. 8 of the world's best drivers are competing for the NASCAR Motorfest Tour title today. And your humble servants, Sean Babaloo and I, are here to bring you live commentary. We've just watched the driver's presentation, and it's going to be crazy.
Who will end up victorious? Who will be the title champion? At the end of the day, we'll have our answer. And I don't know about you, but there's a struggle going on among these NASCAR stars that deeply entertains me. Like that duel going on between our two underdogs, 61 and 94.
I'm with you on that. Those two have a score to settle that goes back to the qualifiers.
Yep.
And you just heard the command for this final round.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's get racing, guys.
Buddy, you didn't get to this grid by accident. You've come a damn long way. You can beat all these guys. I know you can.
Nice pep talk, Gandalf. The kid just needs to believe.
What? What is that moron doing on the line?
I don't know. His Cara must have hiked us.
Yeah, that's no way to welcome a guest.
You're about as welcome as a rattlesnake on a folk dance, son.
I just wanted to congratulate 6-1. You did well. Bravo. But come on. You're not good enough for this game. Go back to the stands, drink some OG juice, and watch the true racers do their stuff. Like a good fan. No offense.
You think you're a true racer? You couldn't win a junior goddamn karting cup in whatever godforsaken corner of Iowa you crawled in from.
You should watch what you say, Pops.
I've seen others like you before. All hat and no cattle.
You asked for it. It's on.
We just witnessed a very spicy exchange between Crew Chief Henson and Iowa Jim.
Now this is quite unusual. Wolf, who's from Omni Team, managed to get through on the Henson Team radio.
Nicely done.
You may want to pit, don't be a hero, be smart.
Wants that win. He's never gotten a chance to hold a NASCAR trophy. This could be his road to redemption. That is, if Jimmy Wolf doesn't come and spoil the party.
This race has started in a very tense atmosphere.
I love it. One is fresh out of the pit.
A beautiful move right there.
You just made that crowd stand up.
Now, we didn't dwell on the lineup, but what drivers! Living legends on the grid today. Sean, tell us more.
There is so much to say, Bob. There are guys like Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano, who have all won the Cup Series.
nothing but stars. We could not have asked for anything better.
Indeed. And let's not forget Bubba Wallace from the team owned by Michael Jordan, a very serious contender.
The level is incredible. Anything can happen at any time in this race.
Dropping fast. Anticipate your next move. Come back home, nice and easy.
'61 is fresh out of the pit. Stage of the race, tire pressure is important, and drivers who have not pitted could run out
Wait! Trouble in the cluster, Sean. Waters goes around in front of the field. Whoa! 22 Logano is involved. Kyle Larson is involved. 9 Chase Elliott is in it too.
Cars colliding on the back straightaway.
Briscoe is hit by Ryan Blaney. Oh, it looks like the race is going to end here. That's terrible.
Holy smokes! 94 and 61 got away unscathed.
It's just these two now. Unbelievable. Tonight, the champion will be a
I knew
rookie.
they throw some shit into this. I'm like a lap ahead of the second place.
You got this, pal. That fool is gonna take the beating of his life. We're coming for you, Sinclair.
It's Jimmy Wolf, sir.
Same kind of pretentious bastards.
Feeling first? Well, don't get used to it.
The beginning of this update was kind of annoying, but not so bad. It was just really fucking annoying. Hey, I won the goddamn thing.
a way to finish this competition. That's simply unprecedented.
Check. What's the hold up here? Oh, they're gonna sit there doing this shit. Black screen. I'm not liking this. Tell me this update screwed up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Looks like something screwed up. But appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all can check that update out as well.